people see this coin and think it's worth only 1 cent, they toss it into a jar, spend it without a second thought, or let it sit forgotten in a drawer. But what if I told you that some 197 to D Lincoln Memorial pennies have caught the attention of collectors and can sell for far more than their face value? In today's video, we're uncovering everything you need to know about the 197 to D Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin, from its history and design to the valuable mint errors that could turn an ordinary penny into a collector's treasure. Make sure you watch until the end, because one small detail could make all the difference. The 197 to D Lincoln Memorial penny was minted at the Denver Mint in Colorado. The D Mint mark located below the date tells you it was produced in Denver. During 1972, the Denver Mint struck over 2.6 billion Lincoln cents, making it one of the most common pennies of the era. Because so many were made, most 197 to D pennies found in circulation are only worth 1 cent, but rarity isn't always about low mintage. Sometimes it's all about condition and mint errors. The obverse, or front side, of the coin features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. You'll also see the words "In God We Trust" across the top, Liberty on the left, and the year 1972 with the D Mint mark on the right. Turn the coin over, and you'll find the famous Lincoln Memorial design created by Frank Gasparo. If you look carefully, you can even see a tiny image of Abraham Lincoln sitting inside the memorial, a remarkable detail for such a small coin. The reverse also includes the inscriptions, United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and 1 cent. The coin is made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighs 3.11 grams, and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Now comes the exciting part. If your penny is heavily worn from decades of circulation, it's usually worth just 1 cent. However, if it remains in brilliant uncirculated condition with its original red color, collectors may pay anywhere from a few dollars to several dozen dollars. Depending on the grade, professional grading can make an enormous difference. Coins graded Ms. 65 red or higher often command premium prices, while exceptional examples graded Ms. 67 red have sold for hundreds of dollars at auction, because so few survive in such pristine condition. But the biggest prizes come from mint errors. Mint errors occur when something unusual happens during the coin-making process. These mistakes create unique coins that collectors actively search for. One of the most popular errors is the off-center strike. If the design is noticeably shifted while the date remains visible, the value can range from $50 to several $100s, depending on how dramatic the error is. Another collectible error is a broad strike, where the coin is struck without the retaining collar. This causes the coin to appear wider than normal and without a defined rim. Collectors also look for die cracks, which appear as raised lines on the coin caused by cracks in the minting die. A cud error, where a broken piece of the die leaves a raised blob of metal on the coin, can also be highly collectible. Keep an eye out for clipped planchets, where part of the coin is missing because the blank was improperly cut before striking. Another valuable variety is the repunched mint mark, where the D mint mark appears doubled or slightly misplaced due to multiple punches during production. Some collectors also search for double strikes, lamination errors, and dramatic die breaks. These unusual coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity, condition, and collector demand. So how can you check your own 197 to D penny? Start by cleaning your hands, but never clean the coin itself. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its value. Use a magnifying glass or coin loupe with at least 10x magnification. Carefully inspect the date, the mint mark, Lincoln's portrait, the lettering, and both sides of the coin. Look for doubling, missing details, Unusual shapes, cracks, or parts of the design that appear shifted. Weigh the coin if possible. A standard 197 to D Lincoln cent should weigh approximately 3.11 grams. If the weight is significantly different, it could indicate an unusual planchet error worth investigating. If you think you found something special, avoid polishing or altering the coin. Store it safely in a coin holder and consider having it authenticated by a professional grading service. Authentication not only confirms that the error is genuine but also helps maximize its market value. One reason coin collecting is so exciting is that valuable discoveries can happen anywhere. People have found collectible pennies in pocket change, old piggy banks, inherited collections, garage sales, estate sales, and forgotten jars sitting on shelves for decades. That means your next valuable coin might already be in your home. The 197 to D Lincoln Memorial Penny reminds us that even the most common-looking coins can have extraordinary stories. Most examples are worth only face value, but a high-grade specimen or a genuine mint error could be worth far more than anyone expects. That's why experienced collectors never ignore an old penny. Every coin deserves a closer look. Before you spend another Lincoln cent, take a few minutes to inspect it carefully. That tiny copper coin could become the most exciting discovery in your collection. If you enjoyed this video and love learning about valuable US coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another hidden treasure. Thanks for watching, and remember, the next valuable coin you find could already be sitting in your pocket.